Listen, your change is not going to come because you keep saying, I want to change. Your change is not going to come because you keep saying, I want to do this and I want to do that. Your want isn't good enough. You need to make a sound decision and start getting in motion, okay? Because if you want something to start happening in your life, it takes motion. You know what I'm saying? It takes faith, but faith without works is dead. So if you just want to keep talking about it and you don't want to walk it out, what's the point? I'm going to need you to start getting some walk in your talk, okay? I'm going to need you to start backing up what you talking about, okay? I'm going to need you to start getting in motion, because if you want to see a change happen in your life, it's not going to happen by you standing still. What you want ain't going to fall in your lap. What you desiring is not just going to fall about the sky and just come to you. It ain't going to work like that. You need to be doing something. God in the midst of what you doing only if you are putting forth some type of effort, because a man don't work, don't eat. You get what I'm saying? It takes some effort. If you want to see change in your life, you got to start doing what it takes for the change to come. I didn't say you got to play God. I didn't say you got to try to take God's place and do what he gonna do. I said you need to do your part, okay? Having faith is part of what you need to do, but also diligently working towards the thing is also something that you need to be doing. You need to be writing out a plan. You need to be writing out purpose. You need to be writing down your why. You need to be putting forth the effort into the change, because change don't come just because you want it to. You got to be like, I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the circumstance look like. I don't care what's going on all around me. I said I'm going to do this and I'm going to stick to it. I said I'm going to do this and I'm going to see my way through all the way through. I said I was going to do this and I'm not going to let anybody or anything stop me. Because see, the moment we start allowing people to be distractions, the moment we start allowing excuses to come in, the moment we start allowing giving ourselves reasons why we can just quit for right now, reasons why we can just put it on pause. No, time out for that. Time waits for no man. You don't know when your last breath gonna be. Quit talking about some you got time. How you know what time you got? How you know? You don't know what time you have, so you better take the time that you do have and make the most of it. You better take the time that you do have and do what you can do with the time that God has given you. Quit taking your time for granted and use it for your advantage. Make the most of your day. I ain't saying don't take no rest day, because even God rested. But what I'm saying is, every day that you're going to be working, work to the fullest. Go to bed tired and depleted, because you have done all you can do in that day. Go to bed tired because you put forth effort, because you work towards the thing. Don't just work hard on other people's dream. Don't just work hard for other people's empire. Work hard for yours. As hard as you work and go for somebody else, you go even harder for yourself. You even put that much more effort in for yourself. We got to stop doing everything else in full mode, full force for everybody else, and then when it comes to us, we give ourselves lack. We give ourselves the bare minimum. We do the least for ourselves. We got to stop doing that. We got to give ourselves even more, because you deserve to have what you want, just like you're working out here, working to provide for your family, and you're also helping build somebody else's empire. Work even harder for yourself. Change don't come unless you begin to make a change. I am Samantha Warwick, your purpose pusher, here to push you to your purpose. Y'all have a great and amazing, blessed, and prosperous day.